welcome to another Mondays with Mona. I am blessed and excited to show you 2 more recipes that I hope that you will want to try. First, I'm going to do buttermilk garlic fried chicken, and I got a secret that I'm going to show you to keep your chicken from popping. And the next one is cheesy corn casserole, and it's a little spicy, but I like it. It's not over the top. And you know, if I like it, then it's okay, because spice is not my thing. I can deal with a little bit, but not too much. All right, we're finished to get with this. I already washed my my chicken in just plain water. Just rinsed it in plain water, and I patted it dry. So I am going to do a cup of buttermilk. So follow me over here. All right, with my buttermilk garlic fried chicken, I'm going to use garlic, of course. I'm going to use flour, black pepper, grease, buttermilk, and my secret to not letting your chicken pop is a tablespoon of vinegar. It'll keep it from popping. So I'm going to take a whole cup of buttermilk and I'm going to pour it over my chicken, and I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator. I say between 30 minutes into an hour, and then I'll take it out and we'll do the other results for it. And I'm going to go on to my casserole. All right, for my corn casserole, it's going to be a little spicy. So I'm using rice-a-roni, the chicken flavor. You can use just a plain yellow rice if you want to. I'm using a can of cream of mushroom soup, a can of Mexican corn, mushrooms, and they said some people use cheese whiz, but I couldn't find none today, so I'm gonna go with the Velveeta, and of course it's got that little spice in it. Now I'm making double, but I'm showing you what you do to just make the one batch. All right, well, first we have to do the rice-a-roni as they tell you to do it. All right, let's get to it. Okay, I melted my margarine like they tell you to do on the package. And what I'm going to do is saute the rice until it's brown. It gives that good coat. And once it gets to the brown that I want it to be, I am going to show you what you need for it to look like. All right, I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, this is the way you want it, not to be over toasted, but just right. Now that I have it like this, I'm going to add my water and my seasoning, and I'm going to cook it, and then I'm going to combine all these great ingredients together. All right, I'll be right back. All right, the rice-a-roni is complete. So we're going to put it in this casserole dish and add all the ingredients that I told you about. All right. I'm trying to get every little bit of this. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm doing 2 batches because I just have to. Because by the time I get through with everything, we still want some more. So I'm putting the corn in here. And as you can see, the corn gives it such a pretty color. Stir it in. Now, I am going to put in my cream of mushroom soup. That's my first one, my first can. I'm going to get it all mixed in. I can tell this is going to be so good with that buttermilk chicken. I already can tell. Okay, I'm going to mix the rest of this together, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when you put it in the oven. I have added my corn, my mushrooms, my cream of mushroom soup. So now I'm just going to add the cheese. It said for jarred cheese. A lot of people use jarred cheese, but I couldn't find that specific one. So I'm going to use this in here. And I just cut it in blotches. And I'm just going to lay it on top. And as it gets hot, I'll just stir it. And which you will see me doing it. Okay, guys. My oven is set for 350. Alright, guys. We are putting it in. Oh, wow. We're going to let it cook and melt some. And then I'm going to take it out and stir it. Alright. As you see, the chicken has been marinated in the buttermilk. So what I'm going to do now is use my garlic. Oh, this one hadn't even been open. All right. And I want to make sure that I got a good amount, and I just take my hand and I just go through it, because it's nothing like garlic on chicken, I'm telling you. Some black pepper. Should have had it already. And since I haven't put any meat or anything in it or anything like that, and what I do is try to see is my seasoning in there of the flavor. Not at all. Okay, I think that will do it. Okay. Now, I told you my secret to frying this chicken is vinegar. So what I'll do is I'll take this before I go wash my hands, and I'm going to take a little bit of cap of this, and then I'm going to put it in here, and that's going to do it. All right, I'll be back with you. As you see, I'm putting the chicken in the fryer. And I'm going to let this fry, and I'm going to show you how pretty this buttermilk chicken is going to be. As you can see, I have took it out of the oven for a moment so I can stir the cheese in here to make sure that it's all blended in. And sometimes if you feel that it's a little thick, you can put just a little bit of milk, not too much, just to make it go. But this one looks good. Okay. Once I get through mixing it all up, I'll let you know how it looks and tastes. All right, I'm gonna put it back in the oven for about, I say about 5 to 8 minutes, because I want to make sure that that cheese is all through that casserole. All right. All right, the chicken is ready to turn over. Ooh, that's pretty. I love pretty crust. I think you probably have already realized that with me. When I'm cooking and my crust is pretty, I'm like, that is pretty. I'm going to flip it over. Just one more to flip. Woo! Pretty crust. Good crust, for sure. All right. I'll let you see the results. All right, the rice is complete. Looking yummy. You can see every bit of the mushrooms, the corn, the cheese. It all blends in together and makes such a great, simple casserole. All right, I'm gonna let that cool down and go back to my chicken. All right, this batch is ready to come out. I love the way it looks. And my family of crunchy crust lovers, they love it too. Let me put another batch in, and then I'm going to show you everything together. Okay guys, I have finished both the buttermilk garlic chicken and the corn cheesy casserole, and I have a new guest today, LANEY. All right, LANEY. And she is going to taste both of them and tell you what she thinks of them.
Okay, let's taste this. I like that. That's good. It's good. This is some good chicken. I like that.
All right. And you hear it, and I don't ask them to tell me, you know, they say just what they feel. All right. Once again, we have did another Mondays with Mona.
Take my time and handle it.